What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and I want to know how y'all all doing today, and let's get to it. But before anything, smash that like button, support, subscribe, turn on post notification. Safety first, seatbelt on. And today's video is gonna be about why you shouldn't buy an Acura TL. More like why I feel like an Acura TL at the same time as it's such a good car, it's also a bad car, which you shouldn't buy, or just things to look out for basically when you're gonna buy one of these cars. Because the fact is that these cars aren't cheap to maintain. These cars have a really high maintenance value. So what I'm saying is that it's pretty much as expensive as owning a BMW, but just without the unreliability issues, So I own a 2005 Acura TL 6B, so it has a 3.2 V6, completely straight pipe. And I love the car, but like every car, it has its issues. So first off, my car has spent a pretty good amount of money, nothing crazy, but a pretty good amount of money because of parts that I've ordered and like installation. But the thing is, if you don't have somebody or you don't do the work yourself that's gonna give you a good price, or if you're not handy like that, it's gonna cost you a bit to own this car. So for example, I brought my car with a bad clutch. I brought a clutch off Amazon for dirt cheap. It was like $130. That's how cheap it was, and it's still in the car to this day, which I am gonna upgrade the clutch to probably a stage 3, stage 4. But like I was saying, an installation, at least in New York, from what I was seeing, like some places, is anywhere from $600 to $800. And that's a lot of money. And when I didn't pay that, I was not going to. The cheapest one I think I got from a mechanic was like $450, which not was gonna happen. That was still too high for me. Because if you have a Civic, to put a clutch in there, man, they charge you like $100, $200. You feel me? And just because it's a J series, a lot of people don't want to deal with them, big motor, heavy, and I don't feel like that's right. I mean, it's biased towards the car. Besides the point, I paid $250 to put in the clutch. Then, on top of that, I did brakes. The brakes on these cars are not cheap, especially like if you buy a Type S. The front pads for those are, if you go to AutoZone, like the cheapest pads are like $100. And then you gotta buy the rotor. Then you gotta buy the rotors for the back, the pads for the back. And if you go on Amazon, you can get a whole set for like $200-300 of rotors and pads, which is not bad. But you also gotta realize, do your homework on your car and make sure that it's not the Type S rotors, pads in the front, because that's what set me back when I was doing my brakes. I didn't know that my car came with Type S brakes, so that messed me up. I didn't know I had those Brimbos. Like right now, at this point in time as we speak, I need to fix my rack and pinion. That's coming up soon. Let's see what else I need to fix. Let me see if I remember off the top of my head. Need to fix my e-brake. That's coming soon. Need to fix my skirts. One of them came off. The other one is hanging. That's coming real soon as well. I'm gonna try to get video of all of that for y'all guys. What else? my ride height on the car. That's also another thing that needs to be done. Yes, I know. There's a lot of things I want to do and I need to do. But at the time, I just don't have time. I work every day. And, you know, I'm also a full-time father. So it's not like I'm laying on my behind all day sometimes. What I'll do, you know? Doing nothing. And please, guys, if you want to see videos, more videos, comment down below. Like, let me know what y'all want to see so I can try to make this happen for y'all. Oh, damn, yo. What else do I need to do? I need to realign my car. I need to do an alignment. And it's crazy because I've talked to other people that live all over the world. You know, like people from California and stuff. I met somebody there. He has a TL. He spent $1,200 doing his rack and painting job. That's with installation and new parts and all that. Which is not happening over here. But besides that, oh yeah, like for example, this just came to the top of my head. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. The headlights on these cars are HIDs. And if you go to Honda and buy like HID bulbs, they're like $200 a piece. Which that's what I did. And I kind of regret it because, you know, I could have just bought Type S headlights probably from Honda for like $500. Which I need headlights as well. And they're not cheap. Like this car's a good looking car. It's a cheap car to buy. But it's not cheap to fix. And also, another thing you should keep in mind is that these cars, from what I've seen in New York at least, they don't really hold their value all that well. You know, even the Type S's, you would expect them to be a little bit more up in prices, but they really, like, they go for around the same price as a 8th Gen SI, and that's one of the most sold SI, the most loved SI. You know, and that sucks. And if you don't have a manual one, you know, you always gotta have that thought in the back of your head, yo, like, when is this transmission gonna go on me? I'm gonna have to spend $600-700 buying a new transmission. And then also, like, with a manual car, you gotta think about the synchros, you know, the bushings. What if I break my trans? What if I break a gear? You know, and that's all things you also gotta think about. But I'll go manual any day. Any day. Besides that, guys, like, you know, this is the from what I've experienced and what I've seen, these are like some of the only things that I feel like it's just the cost of the car to keep and maintain. At times it's expensive, but if you keep up to date with your car and maintain it, damn, look at that little Civic, and maintain it and take care of it, your car is gonna last you forever. You know, do the oil change, what you need to do, change the filters, do spark plugs, you know, keep on top of your brakes and rotors, make sure your pads are not destroyed, you know, because you don't want to wear out your pads too much, because if you have Type S brakes, you know, to buy a whole brand new caliper, it's not cheap. And I want you to know that. Damn, son. Get any closer? So yeah, guys, that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching through the whole video. And once I reach 100 subscribers, I might do a little giveaway on a gift card, you know. But before anything, look at this GTR right here to my left. Ooh-wee. Beautiful. But like I was saying, once I hit 100 subscribers, I'm gonna get a gift card. I might be an iTunes, might be an Android, it might just be a gift card that you can use for anything. You know, $50, $100.